the SEC actually was already working and looking closely into AMC and GameStop since couple of months. People were saying, man, I don't know exactly what the SEC is doing. I don't know why they're not doing anything. But I told you multiple times that the strategy of these guys are different to what we will expect it to be, because anytime they work on a case, they will never tell you that they're working on a case. I mean, who will tell a criminal that they're getting investigated? Nobody, right? Because you are tipping them off, pretty much. So we have some new information coming from the GameStop earnings filing, actually, and that is what is giving us, that confirmation that, hey, these guys were already moving forward in, kind of disclosing and digging the information of what is happening here. So if you go to the GameStop SEC filings, you will have this form 10Q, and this is the latest one we have on NASDAQ.com. It's from September 8th. So that was yesterday when they actually released the earnings. So by clicking on this one, the PDF one, it gives you to this, the SEC quarterly report earning for GameStop Corporation. Now, it's a very lengthy document, but you really have to scroll down to page 34 and you will have what I'm actually talking about. Page 34, which is here. This thing is not really properly done. So page 34, here we are. Item number 5, other information. Let me highlight this. On May 26th of this year, we received a request from the staff of the SEC for the voluntary production of documents and information concerning an SEC investigation into the trading activity in our securities and the securities of other companies. Right here, also known as AMC. The SEC has since called for additional documents as a follow-up on the initial request. We are in the process of producing the documents and have been and intend to continue cooperating fully with the SEC staff regarding this matter. This inquiry is not expected to adversely impact us. So let me pause here for a second. This was back in May 26. SEC staff requested for GameStop to voluntarily, produce some documents and information concerning an investigation that they actually opened. That was back in May. And then on top of that, the SEC came back and added, and asked for more documents, for additional documents to follow up on the initial request. Not only for GameStop, but for other securities of other companies. We know that it's with no doubt AMC included. These two are in tandem, okay? So what's happened here also happened in the other. So I know a lot of people are saying, well, but so far the SEC hasn't done anything. Again, guys, if you hear, I may have shared, maybe a couple of times when the SEC is actually dropping the hammer on some wrongdoers. They will drop the hammer whenever they have sealed your faith. Whenever it's done, the carrots are cooked. That's where they actually inform you that you're getting served and it's going away. So just be patient, guys. But to finish with this video, guys, I also want to share on this. There is a meeting where the SEC Chairman Gary Gensler is also going to lead on corporate disclosure at the Biden administration. A meeting with the White House Competition Council set to take place later this week. Is going to be Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And the SEC chairman is going to also, be in this meeting and is going to actually disclose multiple stuff, but more importantly, to what is concerning AMC, he's going to also talk about highlighting the agency work on equity market structure. In the aftermath of the GameStop mania earlier this year, the SEC said it was looking at the concentration of the retail order flow and the revenue models that zero-fee brokerages and market makers rely on, the payment for order flow. Since the SEC has not ruled out, it's still on the table, the possibility of a full ban on the model, known also as payment for order flow, and some other items that may concern stuff that may impact directly this whole thing, the whole situation happening with AMC. So just to say, guys, lots of things to happen. I know there are two camps, two sides here on exactly what the SEC is standing, but before and I mean, until it happens, you can't just know, because this is an unprecedented situation and a new chairman taking the SEC at a place where they are under budget, under resourced, but it seems like he's really dedicated to make sure to fix the actual issue here. So until it happens and we see actually how it plays out, you cannot really be sure what to expect. But I'm an optimistic guy, and I choose to hope for the best, but also be prepared for the worst.